I hope this is good. Maybe if I just okay, test. Okay, put it down like 2 decibels. Sounds good. Looks like we got this is stereo audio. All right. I'm not ready yet. I will be working momentarily, but as oh, whoops. Yeah, I had to switch scenes there for a second. My bad. I am surprised that we've had no drop frames. But I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing on the stream, to be honest with you. However, it's gonna be programming. Maybe I'll go over PyPar. I have really no idea, to be honest. But let me just go get some. Um, just spread awareness. Like say, hey, I'm streaming. Now, normally I don't really do it this time of day and all. I mean, for my time zone, it's pretty late. For yours, it could be pretty early in the morning or something, or just the right time. But for me, listen, listen. For me, it's just what's it? Nighttime. Yeah, I'm like multitasking. I'm failing at it. But yeah, I just figured I'd have some fun. Now, little heads up notice. Am I clipping a bit? Might still be a bit too loud, but let me just. Also, I don't know if anyone said anything in the chat. Likely not, but I do not have chat up quite yet. But if you have said something, please hang in and please hang in there. Okay, so okay, wow, test. Okay, 6 decibels. I hope this isn't too loud for you guys. I mean, I'm trying to make sure this is comfortably enough. So it's about like -6. Well, it was at -6 decibels. Okay, so -9. Do we do -6 if I can get it to -6? Oh shoot, I didn't even bother to like double check the stream settings. I might have to restart the stream because it needs. Okay, yeah, we should be good. Okay, so all right, now before we start, well maybe we should just start right now, because I don't really have anything set up. Um, well, actually, you know what? Let's start. So, you can clearly tell that this is a different setup. I'm on my laptop right now, and I have to use i3 because, well, I might be able to use Plasma, but if I want to do any gaming, it's and streaming, then it's i3. But I feel i3 is a safer bet because, um, with OBS just running in the background, it's like, as you see, I guess about like 749 megabytes, no swap, a bit of CPU usage across all the 4 threads this thing has. But yeah, so we're gonna be using oh well, this isn't i3. This is Sway. It's running on the Wayland. But I'm going to be using Sway. I don't really exactly have a set purpose in mind, but I figured what we can do is. Oh shoot! Wait a minute. I forgot. I need chat up, and I clearly do not have it up on this machine because it'd be way too much to juggle, honestly. So, please forgive me if anyone has said anything in the chat. Oh, well, no one's really even here, so... I could be the only watcher, I guess, but... whatever. So... I suppose there is stuff I want to do, with Tenacity at least. I'm not even signed into Codebug, and I have to just always... That is... okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have... I don't really have Sway configured. So I guess one SSH agent on startup or whatever. But... anyways, I have been missing... I mean... I'll be honest, I have not been as active on Tenacity as I kind of want to be, but part of the reason is because, well, this thing, and then probably, well, it's actually going decently. I mean, Tenacity takes a while to build on this thing, and I mean, here's the thing I want to really state about this. I am very surprised as to, yeah, I might want... I can't really change quality settings right now, but, like, yeah, the quality kind of sucks. So, I apologize for that, but there is only so much you can do on this, like, basic machine. Jesus Christ. I think it's... what, is it a low number? I don't know. It seems to have gotten a little better now. But, well, I mean, it's not really going to matter much because, well, it's not going to change in stream because it's just going to be like, hey, what are you doing, you know? Anyways, because... oh! No, I guess I can change it in stream or whatever. I can change the encoder settings, like, literally right now. In that case, let's actually see what I can exactly do. And yeah, I mean, you can kind of see how this is taking a while. And I mean, I have Ccache configured, and Ccache definitely does help. But the thing is there's only so much you can do because, like, if you need to do rebuilds, I mean, you know, if there's a good portion of the project that's changed, then Ccache only gets you so far. Because, okay, I can't recall... well, let me tell you the specs of this thing as we try to figure things out. So, first off, I'm going to move that to a different workspace. And second off, see, really, I am actually, like, really surprised that this thing, actually works pretty well. And... for its specs and its age, I mean, this thing's 11 years old, and it originally ran Windows 8. It's my mom's laptop, actually. Of course, I put Linux on it, but, I mean, really, it's just, yeah, I already lost my train of thought. Why is OBS on Steam? Okay, so maybe if I can change it slightly down to 18, I suppose. I mean, I don't know if that actually will affect the stream quality right now, but screw it. And let's get rid of LibreWolf because browsers are heavyweight. Okay, but yeah, this is kind of the reason why I don't work on Tenacity a whole lot, because most of the time I'm really on my laptop, and yeah, this is going rather slowly. I mean, you can only do so much with like 4 cores, really. So, yeah, there's really only so much you can do with 4 cores. Um, the one of the things I have been working on another project also. Um, a few at this point, I guess, but turns out, I mean, I worked on. I'm sure some of you guys may know about FrostWire, and I have contributed to FrostWire in the past before. Haven't done as much right now because honestly, I am much more. I honestly prefer to develop in C++ when it comes to a desktop program, to be honest with you, because Java's supposed to be right once one everywhere, but like, I mean, when you try to do something, actually, I guess more like something that you'd expect, or like when you actually try to write a desktop program, it's just like, oh, sorry, buddy, you can't do this. It was just like, or like, I mean, I don't know. Swing. Let me try to explain. So, I have tried to like take a look at the FastWire code base, and they're not a whole for what we want to do. At least, there's some code I wanted that is like went in C, C++. I think C++ that is kind of required, but I mean the reason why I want to get rid of that code, because I want to get rid of that code, um, is more so because the way it's shipped, it's just a pre-built binary, and if if you remember the XZ utils backdoor situation, I'm not really a fan, and by pre-built binary, I mean like literal pre-built library. I mean, not only does it kind of kill Java's purpose as a write once one everywhere type of language, I mean, I don't know. I just basically it boils down to having to deal with the limitations of Swing, I guess, and also I guess kind of Java in general, but like, Java desktop development, when it comes to developing like a program like say this for example, I don't know, just a standard desktop app, I'll put it that way, it's disappointing. Though I mean that's with Swing, and I mean FastWire is hella old. It's like older than me. I mean, fun fact, the main reason I contributed to FastWire is because my mom used to use it back in the day. She doesn't anymore. Paul hasn't used it in like almost 20 years at this point. But I remember having used like our old desktop at some point. And I remember seeing FastWire and upgrading it. I'm like, hey, this is nice. Well, to be honest with you, I mean, it's nice to really work on FastWire. I'm just gonna like flat out admit it. I'd probably recommend a different BitTorrent client. I'm just gonna be straight out honest with you. I mean, the reason why is I'm not a big fan of Java. I mean, I guess nowadays Java would be better than Electron. Oh, hello there, to who just joined. Looks like there are 2 viewers now. I assume my phone is being another person that's currently watching the video. If you have something that you want me to work on, please request it in the chat, or else I would just continue to do my own thing. And yeah, so I mean, but yeah, I mean, it's mainly just because I prefer C, C++, honestly. It's much the same way if it was like, say, written in Electron or something like that, I'd be like, oh, hell nah. Or, well, no, I'd just be like, yeah, I'd recommend a different client. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of Electron apps, at least. I mean, browsers are heavyweight, and really, I guess it kind of boils down to, like, maintenance, or easy to maintain. I mean, JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. Well, the app you'd be making, I guess, with Electron would probably be written in JavaScript. That is a much easier language compared to C, C++. Well, we'll just say C++. Java, I think, would be easier than C++ even. But yeah. Okay, yeah, this is just Okay, sorry, I don't really think I'm probably just try to let this build, but afterwards, I don't think we're gonna really. Well, actually, I may try to run it, but afterwards, I want to work on a different project. Oh, now we're going to the modules. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much that this thing can do. But going back to the phosphor situation, I mean, I'm more a fan of a C++ BitTorrent client, to be honest with you. But I mean, it still is fun working on phosphor, though. I mean, it allows me to, I guess, kind of build my Java experience. So, anyways, what's it? This thing is. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, I mean. Oh, there's also another thing about well, honestly, there's actually another thing, I guess, about FrostWire that viewer just left. Oh well. There's actually like another thing about FrostWire that I kind of still do this anyway. I still contribute to it anyways, just cause I guess. Ever since I think this began around like the time I started contributing, or at least publicly, I guess it kind of showed itself. As of the most recent thing, the maintainers been using AI to like help them with a bunch of different things, and I personally am not a fan of AI, for several reasons, but one of the main reasons I want to mention is because FrostWire. Well, no, I am mixing up my words again. Sorry. One of the reasons I want to, one of the key points as to why I don't really like AI. Oh, well, I should clarify and just mention large language models or learning language LLMs, basically. I keep forgetting like the abbreviation. Like I think it's large language models. So things like ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud, etc. Alright, does the same one, real quick. Because I know it hasn't really. Oh! Yeah. Okay, so let's actually just go to a different project. Sorry, Tenacity. This is actually something I use. We're gonna go on to something called Moz. Now, this is coming on GitHub, but honestly, compiling something that's Java-based is a hell of a lot easier to work. It's a hell of a lot easier to just do. Wait, let me do a poll. The one thing that's gonna suck is me having to type in my password, SSH password, because I don't have the agent running. Anyways, but so in my assembly class in college, they have you learn MIPS assembly, and they use a program called Moz for it. Now, Moz last saw released in 2014. Oh, and there it is. Now, this isn't the original version. What I did here was I chose to replace the default look and feel with that of flat laughs. So it kind of looks like it's something from IntelliJ or something. I have no idea why there's that side, to be honest. That looks like it'd be a bug. Maybe if I can somehow float it or something. Sway seems to be a little buggy with Moz, which is going to be a problem because, yeah, I didn't really anticipate any of this. Let's just instead, like, I don't know why I'm getting, like, these weird glitches, but, yeah, I mean, consider this, basically. I mean, we got a basic hello world program. I'm gonna just 1 second. I'm just gonna go ahead and save this file and save it to here, and then we'll just call this hello.asm. Wait, so this basically provides I mean, we were taught like up to a few things, you know, like how to write programs in assembly, etc. MIPS assembly, we were taught the different system calls, etc. I'm gonna just, you know, this is to exit the program, and we're gonna do a little hello world thing. So print hello world to the console, right? And then what we're going to do is, I mean, because you have your .text section, you have your .data section, we're going to do message, ASCII's, hello world, \n, and then we're going to load it into, okay, so then you assemble, you run it, and then boom, right here, which for some reason, this program window is like getting cut off. So I'm gonna have to like keep this floated. I suppose that could be a bug or something. Yeah, I don't know why that's the case. Now if I resize it, then it doesn't seem to want to resize properly. Well, I'm just gonna assume that's probably a Java issue then. And that, well, I mean, the program still works. It's just, for some reason, that's cut off. But I do a shift space. Oh, and yeah, and then when you assemble your program as well, syscall build, right? You can kind of see how you can run your program line by line, go back each line, etc. And you can even do some pretty cool stuff too. Let me actually get you guys a little project that I did with a group in this class. I will take credit for this idea or blame for it because I think I stressed my group out, honestly. So let's just because there are plenty of like, oh wait, I'm going to redact names here real quick. Wait, can I even show this? Actually, what I will do is I just like finished taking this class too, so I mean, if my professor, I guess, is watching this, hello. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, that. This could, okay. That might. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. So never mind about that either. Yeah. But yeah, you get the idea. Mars is just this like little simulated environment, but there's like it hasn't received an update, and honestly, String's default look and feel just looks ancient. It really doesn't look good by today's standards. So I chose to really just go ahead. We add a flat laugh. I gotta add icons to it now too, though. So you know what? I mean, because maybe that's what we can do. Oh, actually though, Well, seeing as source files is probably okay, but what we're gonna do, or what we can do, is I'm gonna just send you to the 9th workspace OBS. Thank you for going there. So, I had some work, but there was something I wanted to do. That was with opening files, actually. Well, I suppose what we can do. You know, what I'm gonna just do is go ahead, here's what we're gonna do. First off, actually, out of curiosity, how much RAM are we using right now? Since when did we increase to like 1.14 gigs? Oh, Java's still, wait, Java's still running? Ah, that explains why. Could we rewrite mods in C++? Maybe, but I am unfortunately not that much experienced with MIPS assembly because I just learned it. Alright. Well, actually, I can do some x86 assembly for you guys though if you want. But someone's got to request that. And it would be for Linux assembly, and I need to rely on references. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. We got a few Sway processes, a bunch of OBS processes as it looks like. But yeah, we're sitting at a decent memory usage. So, we're going to make this thing explode by launching IntelliJ IDEA. Yep, it's going alright. There it goes. So, yep. Here is where shit hits the fan. Oh, and this is previously working with FastWire. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion, I kind of feel like each time I try to do something, I don't really have enough time for it. I probably don't dedicate a lot of time to FastWire, but, yeah. Okay, so let's get back to working with Mars now. Now, one of the huge things is that I don't really like about Mars. Oh, let's also set this up real quick. Do Gradle, and we're just gonna do a little one argument, so that we can just do that and it'll run. So, also out of curiosity, how much RAM are we using? Oh, we're up to 2 gigs now. Thankfully, I did get this thing a RAM upgrade to 16 gigs because previously, if I would use IntelliJ while it did work, it would basically cause the system to hit its swap and well not only that, it would IntelliJ would literally cause the system to like fill up half its swap space. And I'm like, nope, I can't do this. And 16 gigs, oh, that was tasty. Anyways, oh, let's also do this. So, you know, ew. Yeah, but anyways, let me explain the problem. Actually, real quick, boop boop. This thing's a touchscreen too. Okay, yeah, that is we are good to show this. So if I do Control O, this thing sucks. I can't type in my path. I mean, I can do that, and that's a little better, but that's just about it. In other words, the string file dialog sucks ass. However, though, the AWT one doesn't suck as much. So, you know what we can do? Oh, well, that's not what I meant to launch. So we're going to launch LibreWolf, and sometimes I forget this thing has 16 gigabytes of RAM because it used to have 4, and I literally quadrupled it. I'm like, yeah, this ain't enough. Now, I'm probably going to have the FBI knocking down my door. Well, not the FBI, but some private investigative task force, basically like the FBI, but it's private, they're gonna be knocking down on my door, arresting me for having contraband, and I'm never gonna see that machine again, or this machine again, or that RAM again. I'm sorry if that bit wasn't funny. Anyways, what was it though? It's ultimately, and again, this thing actually runs pretty decently. I mean, for having a Core i3 4010U, 16 gigabytes of RAM and a 512 gigabyte SSD, it's actually pretty decent. I mean, this is actually decent, you know. Okay, J dialog. Wait, let's open a file. Venus UI. Image icon, and that's... Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I actually... What if, Oh. You got to see my bookmarks. Nah. No, you don't. Anyways, I am curious to see if, because this thing has icons, actually. I mean, I don't know if it just replaces the built-in string icons or something, but that would actually be pretty nice if it did. So that way we could just, you know, because otherwise, though, because I know it's not using the default swing icons because it's using the Pango icon set, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And for those that don't know, was it Tango? Tango Desktop Project, this is it. I don't know why I got Pango. But yeah, this is it. Jesus fucking Christ. I was not aware that this thing had a last release in 2009. Well, they are public domain, so that's neat. But anyways, yeah, that's what those icons are. Nice. I did not realize VMware Workstation 6 use those icons. Anyways, nice. I got distracted again. Okay. Found this. How to use icons. Excuse me. Well, I'm interested to see. Okay, so we could do UI key stock key description. Because I mean, there's more than just that I'm looking at. Because here's the thing. I mean, because in this demo, it looks like I mean, unless it's using other stuff. I don't know. Oh, make layout. I know Phosphor uses that. Anyways, so basically, what's it? I am trying to find. I still would like these icons from this thing. I mean, if there's a way we can use them, that'd be nice. Oh, well, actually, no way. If there's a built-in icon. So, here's the thing. So what if, you know, so what if, like, maybe, synth icon. Oh, hello. So what I'm currently doing is I am trying to figure out how, if like Java or specifically Swing in Java has any default icons I can use. So I'm just reading some documentations by now, but what I'm currently trying to figure out, I want to replace all these different icons in this program called Mars, because while these icons work, I feel like we can probably modernize this program a little bit more. And this program doesn't really work all that well on this way, unfortunately. So, yeah, this is just really me kind of trying to be a little lazy. That's basically what I'm doing. It would also be nice, I guess, if we can somehow bundle things. Whatever. You know what? Screw the icon stuff. This works. So, we're actually not gonna be doing something else. I'm gonna replace this thing with the actual system file chooser, because yeah, the Swing one, in my opinion, sucks. Let's open file opener to open file, and then this file opener. Also, the indentation's all messed up within like Mars, the source code, that is, of Mars. So I know that, where is it? File chooser. Well, there's JFile chooser, but I think you have to do what? Oh, whatever. It has to be file dialog, because I mean, mixing AWT classes and Swing classes, I guess, isn't always the best idea. But I mean, this should honestly work. And you know, I think it should work. Man, ultimately, though, what I do want to end up doing is maybe rewrite the UI to use Java effects or something, which I also don't know Java effects, but I can figure that out. So, number one is, oh, you need a, was tab pane. Wait, if an editor is, shoot, okay, well, can we, I know I did this before. I had this working at some point, but I keep forgetting. Frame title mode. Same for any dialogue is having it as a parent. Excuse me. So, okay. What was it? Did I just like use an editor, or, I mean, what exactly did I use? I just say, nah, make it null or something like that? Because I don't think you want it to be null. There was something. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait. I'm trying to, pardon me being a noob with this, but let me try to see. It's not at all what I meant. I don't know. I'm trying to like. Oh well, you know what? I got an idea real quick. I mean, I was trying to group the two, but you know what? Screw it. Okay, yeah, this works. Okay, so effectively, what we're gonna be doing, let's just go ahead and take file dialog. I forgot. Let's see. Oh, and yeah, you can tell the way how old Moz is because this thing does not use generics. So, anyways, that's another thing that we also gotta do is the file filters is not really working right now. Now that we changed the type. But you know what? Screw it. I suppose it ought to be null unless we can do like a little get something. Yeah, screw it. Just set it to null for now. I suppose. This is gonna be, well. I guess it really can't be null either. So, what was it that, because there's no parent, unless I'm using the wrong class or something. Nice. Metal file chooser? Interesting. Anyways, file dialog. Okay, well, so I want to kind of. Jesus, how did I forget? Yeah, file dialog. That's the editor you can get. Except, what will the editor really do for us? I mean, let's just start anew then. In that case, so what was this? Oh, nice. This is something we could do, in theory. Let's see. Open file button. Add action listener. So. So what if sounds like maybe here we could we could just first off comment this out, and then second off just rename this as it would be pretty interesting, but you know what? No, it needs to be a frame. So yeah, wait a minute, no, because alright, well, plan B then. That's right, because frame and J-frame are not the same thing. What if I just did something like that? I don't think it'll... Oh, well, no, it's not going to work because it didn't fix everything. Well, what does set accessory do? So ultimately, oh. The accessory chosen is... Okay, what if... and then... Let's see, show open dialogue. Oh, looks like we got a few views, actually. Well, for those who might have just tuned in, I'm working on Mars right now. Don't really have much to say, except I'm gonna try to get a better, file dialog. So yeah. Meanwhile, if I duplicate this, take a look at the file dialog documentation, file dialog class documentation. So we're just gonna go ahead, take a look at this doc, these docs. Is get files. So honestly, so then, because it's also, I can actually kind of kill two birds with one stone here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so there we go. Okay. And then if files is not null, multi-file symbol. Okay. Do that just in case. Go. Okay. I think that should just all about do it for this thing, though. But let's see. So I know we got a frame. Oh, wait a minute. Apparently, a J frame derives from a regular AWT frame. How interesting. So in theory, it could be this, but why? Will it work? Not so. Oh no, that would be. Oh, wait a minute. No. Okay. Probably that can be replaced with a lambda, but yeah, because I realized. Whoops. Excuse me. You know, let's actually like. Can't replace it with the lambda. There we go. And now it works better. Okay. So. Now, file filter to file chooser. Well, we're gonna have to figure that stuff out in a bit. But now this thing should build, and doesn't do it? I have no idea. Maybe it does. Nope. I honestly have no idea where it might have done it, if anything. So I have no idea what I just did, but I did not mean to shelf that, but okay. Ultimately, how long have we been going on this thing for? Honestly, because I have some work to do tomorrow. Give it a few more minutes and then I'll probably end it. But let's at least get something working. So ultimately, extended version, slightly incompatible with the thing. Okay. Oh, but wait. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little tired, honestly. That's also why I don't really do streams this late at night, because I don't be yawning too much. Excuse me. I gotta start doing these like in the day again. I know we were just to open a file for editing. There we go. And I know. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I guess I think we probably then will. There. Gonna have to do this again. There we go. File filter stuff. There's some hammering going on. Oh. Really? Well, good luck. If you'd like me to maybe give you any like tips or something, let me know and I can probably help you out real quick. Just to like last minute studying. But otherwise, good luck. Now, I'm also pretty sure, yeah, it's probably been an hour, but at least about an hour. But if anyone has any stuff real quick, because I'm getting a little tired, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? Okay. Yeah, I haven't figured out the file filter stuff yet. Wait, what? Fuck, this is confusing. I mean, this indentation. Okay, that has to go with there, so that's, I mean, we're keeping that. And I assume, there we go. Okay, it's because my curly brace is off, but we're not quite done yet. Go. Why should I just keep it there also like that? Oh boy. Set current directory. Files shown in the current directory. Alright, so yeah, instead of just set whatever directory, it's just set directory. And that's a path instead of a file as well. Boom. Alright. Oh, it's set file. Nice. Instead of set selected file, it's just set file. .toString. Alright. That's right as well. I guess this is also going to be a little dilemma because if like assemble, you know, if like I guess you have mods to assemble each never file on open, then well, excuse me. Oh, 5 people watching this. Thank you so much. One was gonna have something here though, trust me. So for file in each file. So what I'm gonna do is shove all of this in here, and then we're gonna modify it. File.get parent. Oh, might as well. What was I previously saying before? Get assemble on open. Yep. Fix its own deprecation warning. Anyways. Kidding about that. Let's see, so seems about right, but I mean there's probably something that's like format wise it's messed up. What I am currently building is this program called Mars. It's really just I'm working on a fork of it. But for those, it's basically this simulator that allows you to run MIPS assembly code on your computer without needing a MIPS machine. It also provides its own little specialized environment too to make ultimately programming in MIPS assembly a little easier. Now, the reason why I'm kind of making my own fork of it is because it hasn't received updates in a very long time, and I figured, it's been in Java, why not, why not give it my own go? Anyways, and what I'm currently trying to figure out though is where a missing curly brace might be. Although I will warn everyone, I'm thinking about probably stopping the stream because I'm getting a little tired. And I got work tomorrow, but it's not until 10 a.m. My time, and yeah. I also want to like make sure this thing works though. You know what? Wait. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, wait. I am extremely brain farting on. I know I was able to get this to work. It's just how did I do it? Cause like I need to find the. Ooh, wait a minute. I think that's what it was. Here's the thing. So main UI. Yeah, there we go. All right. So I now know what to do. Let's see. So also some kind of function was get UI, but nope. I don't mean to look at the class. So what I'm working on right now is this program called Mars. I'm actually do a little demo of it real quick. So this program, let me instead just actually run the vanilla version. So Mars is basically the simulator, so, okay, two things. First, I also got something else in chat. So, number one is what this is. I'm basically working on this thing, which is called Mars. I am not the original developer of it, but I am working on a fork of it. Looks like this is also kind of even buggier than I anticipated as well. Oh boy. Jesus. How is... I don't know. Yeah, so basically, MOS is a simulator that allows you to run MIPS programs on your computer. Kind of, I guess not like binary MIPS programs, but it allows you to write MIPS assembly and run it on your computer in kind of a bit of a specialized environment. And it's for students to learn MIPS assembly, and it's what I use in my assembly class this past semester. And the reason why I'm working on it is because this thing is kind of old. I mean, you can look at the UI, and the file browser also sucks. A few other issues as well, but those are the two most important so far. Now, any tips? Okay, so do you have any tips for me? Because Professor said paper is going to be length. Be prepared for that. If you're gonna be writing code out on paper, I'm gonna just say, honestly, that is a pain if you're gonna be writing code out on paper. The best I can say is give me a sec, sorry. I would say, like, if you're gonna be doing it on paper and part of it involves writing code, I just say, like, what can I say? Well, obviously don't use pen. That's not really helpful though. What's it? I mean, because I also had to do an exam where I had to write code on paper, and that was for basically like a Java intro class. And the thing is, that I mean, it wasn't the first time I did it, because also back in high school I had the AP exams, and I did AP Computer Science A, and you had to write code out for the exam. I just say, like, try to pace yourself. Do the best you can. And try not to write too big, considering you're probably gonna have some limited space. That's my advice that I have to give you. That's honestly the best I can really come up with. So I do apologize if it's not much, but I hope it does help in some way. So yeah. Alright, let's see. Going back to this for right now. Okay, well. Okay, here's the one thing that this is for this thing. I don't know how to instantiate file dialog. Like, I know we did this before. It's just, did it really pass the parent of null? That honestly might be what we have to do or something. But I mean, IntelliJ's still not liking it, because it's like, well, what is it? Could be one of two possibilities, because, well, both the frame and dialogue classes, you know, they're basically an object type, and null is valid for object types. I mean, that's the best I can put it. Do I teach programming? Okay, first off, no worries, and also thank you too. Do I teach programming somewhere? Unfortunately, I don't. I'm not sure how good of a teacher I make, to be honest. Oh. Yeah, that's formatting sucks. Anyways, back to the question. I don't really teach programming anywhere. I did do a video that covered Java generics within 3 minutes, but that was done for a class assignment. I mean, I guess if there's enough interest, I can be like, okay, so this is how this works or something. Like create a bit of an educational video or something. Okay, let's try to go here. This indentation's really messed up. Oh, wait, so that is supposed to be for the entire class. Okay, it's probably something else that is messed up. Let's see. If else. It's not no. I mean, you know what I probably should do actually? I feel like I should just reformat all of this code first. Because the indentation is just so messed up, and you can even take a look at it in IntelliJ, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. It's just all messed up. I probably should try to reformat it at some point, but I guess unless I try to contribute it upstream, which I'm pretty sure there's been some like stuff. What's it? Open file. This I know I did modify this. I'm pretty certain. Except we should be good. For someone graduating in CSE and in third year. Oh. Honestly, okay, to answer your first question, I am trying to modify this Java program here, basically, just to kind of oversimplify it, but this code is formatted very weirdly. If I have any, tips for someone graduating in, CSE, I guess, for the, I don't know, that's, in their third year, I really hate to say this, but I think you probably are older than me because I am only my second year in computer science. I'm very sorry. I'm not a professional at this. If anyone's willing to hire me to like do stuff, definitely feel free to reach out to me because I'm always looking for, a job in like computer science or whatever like that, as a programmer. Especially if it's like with C++. That is my sweet spot. But yeah, I'm not a professional. I'm just really someone, I'm just really someone who does this. So, I'm sorry I don't really have advice. So yeah, sorry about that. If I did have advice, I'd be more than happy and more than willing to give it to you, but sadly I don't. But I might actually take, for any advice someone gives to you, I might actually take that as well. So, what's it? At the end of the day, I'm just this random kid live streaming, trying to sort through this mess of a code here that I'm just trying to like switch a file dialog, and I don't really know. I did it before, but I don't know how I did it prior. It's just the way this code is formatted is just bad. Maybe it would help if I actually took a look at the little diff here or something like that. Okay. that'd probably help, honestly. But I think, honestly, I don't mind the comments that much. It's just I try to preserve it for history, to be honest, for whatever reason. But again, I probably really should reformat this code. Because I don't know. It's just a pain. It's just really a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. But I'm trying to like, cause I know this fork isn't. I'm gonna try to keep pulling stuff from upstream because it's not entirely abandoned, but you know, um, though honestly, oh nice. Um, yeah, I'm second year. I mean, though I have a junior standing, so that's good. But I think I'm gonna still do like 4 years. I want to try to graduate, and that's all that matters most. So that's good. Um. Oh, it's phone doing stuff. Where did the extra curly brace come from then? It's just. Okay, well, it's not there. Did it come from here? There I did. Coming out something. I figured, well, maybe there could be an issue there, but. And also there as well. Except. That shouldn't be much of an issue there. So. Um. This is getting 10 o'clock. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how I screwed up or what could be going. I'm just kind of banging my head against this. I mean, oh, you know what? Is this supposed to be? Just and then set choosable file filters. Oh, this could have some kind of issue, maybe. Oh, I think I finally figured it out. It's because of all this. That's why. Yeah, I mean, just comment this entire thing out. Then it should not work. Well, except for maybe one issue. It's ambiguous. And just as I thought. Because is it a frame? Is it a pound? It's null either way, but it's still like, So I mean, what do we have to use for parent though? For like a frame, I don't think dialogue, but I think for a frame. Closest thing I can think is like, I guess, an editor, but like, and there's a main UI, but you don't really return that anywhere. I mean, there's no get frame or whatever. There's really nothing. So I mean, I don't know. And yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's just this really not. Shoot, but I know I had this working before. So then, because I know, well, for this one, it looks like it doesn't really mention about it anything being null or whatever. But I mean, let me just close out that too. I'm also curious. We have not dropped any frames on this thing. That's pretty nice. Anyways, so what counts as? I highly doubt that. Oh, that is. Whoops. I do not mean to get into Java disassembly. I'm not trying to disassemble the classes right now. But honestly, most recently open file, the editor, file dialog, listen. Again, what is those to like? Do we have to just kind of steal from here or something? You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. We will steal from the parent. Fuck it, we ball. I don't know if that's exactly what I did when I was getting this up, but if it works, it works. And Mars is launched. I am going to have to let me kind of just do a BRB, except that not really, because ooh, that did not work. I don't think that worked. Yeah, it ain't working. So yeah, let me just let me show you. Oh, well, that's a new file. So that is not the case. Oh, you know what? I think I know what. Set visible true. That's actually gonna be the culprit, I think. So let's do a little BRB again, because I gotta make sure that if it doesn't work again, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so there we go. And would you look at that? Oh. Shoot. Hold up. Give me a sec. At random times, I don't know why, whenever I breathe, it's kind of like, there's a little pain kind of at the bottom of my chest, if that makes sense, towards the left side. I don't know, it happens on occasion. But anyways, so yeah, that's it. Oh, except, oh, there we go. Let's actually go to documents, nope. How about, let's do this. I'll edit here, documents, Mars temp, I think. And if I really wanted to, one, two, oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, delta 5. Oh, wait. That one. Three. Alright, so there we go. Now, I'm just also gonna go ahead, Discard. Now, I don't exactly know. Oh, it's not set in the file browser quite yet. So actually what we gotta do, set multiple mode true. And this is gonna be a nice little enhancement. This is gonna work good if you're working with multi-file projects, or you just want to open a bunch of examples at once. It's 10:10. My phone is at A. You need to go to bed, and I'm like, okay. And it just close out YouTube for me. Alright, I can see chat back now. I got the chat back up. Oh, it's just one view. That's okay. Anyway, so now we finally achieved it. We do open. Oh, okay. Documents, Mars temp. So if I do Control O, Control L. Okay, one quick second. Documents, Mars temp. Alright, there we go. So, I can not only select multiple of them, but Mars will now open multiple of them. And this is in comparison to the original, where you cannot open multiple files at once. So it's a very, very small improvement, but I'll take it. The only problem, though, is that there's absolutely no filtering going on. So that means you can literally open anything. So if I really wanted to, I'm used to just doing IntelliJ keybinds. File exit. So if I really wanted to, if we run this, and I click open, for example, and if I want to open, like, say, greater_do.bat, it's going to open it up. Well, I mean, it would with any file, but, you know, it's going to actually also show. And you can open up a .bat file in Mars, which Mars cannot compile a .bat file. It cannot compile any bash files, and you don't want it to. You're not expecting that. So that's only the first part of it. The second part is to actually get in the file filtering logic, to actually try to figure that out. Unfortunately, though, I'm gonna stop there actually. I'm not gonna do anything else because it's like 10:12 and I also have work tomorrow. So I apologize for having to end the stream right now. Just a few parting words before I go. First off, for those who came by and watched, I just want to thank you. First off, I never really expect anyone to watch these, and you guys ultimately make these what they are. Um, so yes, thank you so much. Number two, if you guys wanted if you guys have any suggestions for more stuff I should do, if you wanted me to take a look at an open source project and see what I can try to do with it, I guess, definitely be sure to let me know in the comments below. If you have any other things to state, state them in the comments below. Other than that, I don't really have a consistent live stream schedule, so subscribe to this channel if you want to stay tuned for updates. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this little live stream. And yep, I'll see you guys in the next live stream. One quick thing actually, I have been wanting to work on a video. That's actually my final Sauce Dynasty video. That it's gonna be my final Sauce Dynasty video on this channel. Problem is, I've decided I'm going to redo it, and I've honestly just haven't been much up to speed in making videos, to be honest with you. But I do hope to eventually get back to working on it pretty soon and eventually get it out so I can make more videos about Tenacity, because honestly, I have had some interest in people, or I've had some interest in Tenacity videos, at least documenting under the hood, so documenting the under the hood portions and all that mainly, and just to see what's going on with its development. So yeah, I would definitely be working on that, but first will come the Sauce Dynasty video, and yeah, so ultimately we gotta see what'll happen in the future and all, and we'll just take it as it goes. So once again though, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.